And now I think we're live. It seems like, at least. See if some of you are here as well, maybe. And if you're here, if you can hear and see me, let me know. So I know that everything is working, but it should be working at least. So. And it's if the video and audio is sounding okay. And if you hear a weird noise in the background, it's the dogs that is eating their evening bones. I was trying to make them a bit calmer for this live stream, but I realized they're just going to be very loud. But let's see. Oh, you can actually see Tuss in the background, exactly. Okay, we have Velina here, we have Jennifer, Julie, Monica, Casey is here as well. Hi Casey. Renee, Steve-O, Saving C-Skola, so it is working. Perfect. People from Germany, Czechia, Canada, Ontario. Jenny. Let's see if some more. Oh, we're already 260 people. Hi, welcome. You can barely hear me. Is it bad audio? It was just for one person. It seems to be quite loud over here, at least. I can place the mic a bit closer if you want to, but let me know. How is the audio quality from 1 to 10? 10 is really good, 1 is really shitty. I have people tuning in from Norway, Indiana, USA, Greece even. Audio is good. Let's see. No, sound is fine. The volume is pretty low. Audio okay. It's good here. We can hear you. Audio is good. Very low volume. It's not low here, at least. Okay. Is it the same people writing that it's low all the time? Or is it 10, 8, 7, 3? Okay. Okay, but maybe you guys can turn up the volume at your place, because I can't boost it that much more. I can hold it closer like this, then it's going to be very loud for you that just erased it. Now I'm going to keep it down here and hope it's okay with you. But you seem to be hearing me at least. That's nice. And we're 361 people. Cool. Hi and welcome. Ooh, okay, this was way too warm. I hope you all are doing well. Okay, I had to turn it up. Yeah, I can't keep it much closer than that, I think. Yeah, but if you can hear me, that should be fine. That's good, at least. Can you hear the dogs in the background if I'm quiet for like 5 seconds? They're just massacring some bones there. So. And people from Netherlands. Yeah, cool. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so I thought it would be nice to just, yeah, hang out with you guys for a bit. I haven't been able to do any video for this week because it's been so much baby preparations. So Christine is doing okay. Very, very, very bored of being pregnant, but she's doing okay. Tiny Ventures in a cabin in Norway. Cool. Hope you're having it cozy as well. I hope there is a baby update. Yeah, the update is that there is no baby yet. But hopefully very, very, very soon. I have my phone right here, just in case Christine calls and there's an emergency. So if you see me ending the live stream very abruptly, you know why. So, but she's over at the house and I'm at the cabin, working and hanging out a bit. Due date was yesterday, so now we're on overtime. So let's see how long he wanna keep himself in there. I think it's quite warm and cozy, so. Yeah, at least you can put ice cream on the stomach. That's correct. That was a, what do you call it, like a life goal, so to speak. Christine, if you're here, maybe you can say hi and I can see if the what do you call it, moderator thing is working as well, if you want to, of course. Good call on the lighter color on the ceiling and floor look. Yeah, everyone has a very different view on the ceiling and the floor. That's always interesting. Is it spring in the air yet? Yes, I would say so, but it's still a lot of snow left. So there's spring, yes, but feels a long way to that's actually spring, because it's all the snow that is now melting from the mountain is just pouring down to the cabin and onto the roads and everything. So it's very much flooded everywhere, and where it's not flooded, it's muddy. So, oh yeah, Christine, you're here. Perfect. And you're a moderator. Perfect. So Christine is going to be the moderator and keeping this chat clean for this evening. So if you're misbehaving, Christine is going to throw you out on my behalf, so to speak. So don't take it personal from her. Christine, you're a reliable source. Do you think the audio is low as well, or is it good? I could pop the microphone up here as well, if it's too low. Let's see. Soily W, could you add a PayPal option to your GoFundMe? Yeah, I have a PayPal option, but I'm not allowed to post it on GoFundMe because they just block the link there. But if you go to the GoFundMe, I put that you can email me through my website, and then I will send you the PayPal information. So that's how the other people have done it so far. And it's been maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, 5% that have come in thanks to PayPal. So that's possible, but I'm not allowed to put it in on GoFundMe for some reason. They want to keep it their way, I guess. So yeah, for you, I have no idea what I'm referring to. Over here, how do I show this? Is it here? No? There. Over there. That's the latest donations from the GoFundMe that we set up. We're gonna drill a well this spring, and I'm updating it as we go along. And that's the 3 latest ones. And we've actually managed to collect like 35% of the total amount already in a week. So that's quite impressive. But yeah, Lynn Foster, you can go on the GoFundMe page, and there is a contact form that you can send a link, email to me, and I will send you the PayPal back to you if you want to. So how are things going with you? Anyone else drinking tea or coffee or something cozy? If it's like evening for you, I don't know. Here it's 7 p.m. right now. Okay, the audio is good for Christine at least. Perfect. I get so distracted by the sound of the dogs, and I was hoping that Nala would keep off the carpet when she's eating the bone, but she is right on the carpet, of course. It's 10 a.m. in San Francisco. Okay, wow. So I'm just trying to keep up with the chat as well. So 1 a.m. in China. Maybe time to go to bed, who knows? A cup of chai for Tiny Ventures. 90 Fahrenheit, how much is that in Celsius? I have no idea about Fahrenheit. I'm very bad at it. Buddha Spirit is making pancakes. Do you still have snow? Yes, we do, a lot. In some areas I have way up to my knee, so it's still quite a lot. Drinking cold tea. Ah, Petter is here. Hi. He was one of the guys that joined the event now in February. And it's so fun because most of us have actually kept intact. No, not kept intact. Kept in contact, that's how you say it. So I'm happy you're here as well, Petter. Tales of the Forest is here as well. Lynn is here. It's 1 p.m. and eating an apple. stuck in the car, almost in Denmark. Okay, yeah, then you made it quite far, Guy. Guy and his wife, and is it wife? Now I gotta be insecure. I think it's wife, right? Or girlfriend, and your mom was here just a few days ago. 32 Celsius. Okay, that's quite warm. It doesn't get that warm here in the summer at all, almost. So. Audrey has 7 p.m. in France. Just had dinner so I can watch the live chat. Hi, Audrey. Hope it tasted good. Oh, I'm gonna drink this tea way too fast, and I'm gonna need to go outside and pee, and I don't want to do that on live stream. So I need to slow down a bit. But yeah, I are wondering about the baby. There is no baby update so far, in the sense that we have a baby. Then I wouldn't be working. I wouldn't be sitting here at all. I'm gonna take time off when he actually comes, but he's not here yet. He was expected yesterday, but yeah, a stubborn guy, to say the least. So we'll see. We have no idea. It feels a bit of like a lottery. I was very late when I was born, and Christine was very early. So we were hoping for kind of a mix, but nothing so far. Any names picked out? Yes. We have kind of decided on a name, but we don't want to say it online yet until we know that it actually fits him. I don't know how you actually know that, if a name is fitting for a baby. I guess you feel it after a while maybe. But we have a name that we really, really like, and we're hoping that one is gonna fit him. We have Sonja from Germany. We have people from Alaska as well. Your baby stays in the most cozy place he can imagine. Exactly. We have MacWorth, how you pronounce that, from Sollefteå. Hi. Now I just uploaded the donation page, and I can see that, I don't know how to point, I think this way. Sabrina Veck, is it? Donated 100 crowns to the well. Thank you for that, very kind of you. How long will it take to build the well? I guess the drilling is just 1 day. The pump house and the piping and so on will take a few days at least. The pump house, we have planned to do it in a few, like 3 to 4 days if it goes according to plan. The well, we don't know how long that will take in total, because there's a lot of piping to be done, there's a hole to be dug, so we don't know time-wise, but hopefully we have it. We're gonna, or let's say like this, we're gonna do the well now and then the pump house in the middle of May, and that's what it's now, 14th of April. So in a month we'll start with the pump house, and then, and before that, the well. Let's see. Let's see. Both me and Christina will stay in the house in the beginning, so we will have access to running water, because the well and everything won't be done by that. So we'll see how long it takes until we're back. We'll probably go back and forth a bit, I guess. Okay, it's way too warm in here. Yeah, I haven't really adjusted since winter, because I'm so used to putting on a fire all the time. So I just keep doing that. But now it's been so warm the last couple of days, and I keep doing the fires, which makes it like a sauna in here, and I keep forgetting it. And I'm drinking scalding hot tea at the same time. So, is the water going to be pumped into the cabin, or would you still have to go out to retrieve the water? It's going to be to the cabin. It's going to go from the well into the, what we call the guest house, the little tiny cabin next to it. So we'll build the pump house in there, and then from the pump house it will be a pipe into the cabin. So I can't speak, I'm just mumbling. Well, pipe, pump house, pipe again to the cabin. So yeah, we will have running water inside the cabin, but that will probably take a while because of plumbing and yeah, filtration system and so on. But we're gonna get there. When is it gonna be a new Pines and Creek video? We don't know yet, but hopefully in May, June or something. I'm gonna be off 3 weeks from work in total from this channel and the Pines and Creek channel for 3 weeks at least when our baby comes. So then we'll see. Me and Andreas is really missing doing those videos, so I hope very, very soon. Are you planning to do an indoor toilet, for example, compost under the staircase ever? I don't think it's going to be under the staircase. It's a very small area. I have thought about it. That's true. But we're probably going to build a separate bathroom combined to the cabin. But the steps we're going to do it is first drilling a well, then the pump house, and then get water into the kitchen, and then we're going to renovate the kitchen. And after that, the year is probably done, and we have to collect some more money to build the bathroom. But that's a reasonable step to take this year, at least, since we're having a baby. So it's going to be, a lot of projects. And I want to be with my family, not only renovate and do YouTube. So, hot water as well. Yeah, perfect. Christine can answer a bit for me. We talked about trying to stay in the cabin for a bit through the summer month. Exactly, that's true. Because the dogs are so loud in here. I don't know if you can hear them, but hopefully we're going to be in the cabin as much as we can this summer, since it's going to be way easier to have a baby in the summertime. But that's also demands that we have the well and running water fixed by then. But we have, as I told you, middle of May we're doing the pump house, and then maybe a few weeks after that, and I know in the 3rd week in June, I think, we're starting with the kitchen. So we have dates lined up, and it's going to go faster than we think. Mikael Hansen is here. Hi, guy. Me and Christina are getting quite sophisticated. Yes, we are. I've come a long way since I moved here the first time, 5.5 years ago. No heat at all, no insulation, nothing. So just the version you're seeing now is very fancy and very luxurious. And then having running water is going to be, it's going to be so nice. I'm still going to enjoy taking a shower outside and, stepping into the sauna and doing that kind of thing that is more off-grid, so to speak. But I'm going to very much enjoy not having to do diaper change 3 a.m. in a pond. So that's going to be a good thing. Oh, thank you, Julia. Nice pun. I hope the drilling goes well. That's kind of humor I'm going to start doing very soon as a dad. So thank you. It was very generous of you. I saw another question up here as well. Can you pay the whole well with the GoFundMe? Yes. If we reach the whole target of 142,000 Swedish crowns, that is roughly, how much is that? $14,200. I wanted to do the whole campaign or GoFundMe campaign in dollars, but I signed up using Swedish crowns, and then I couldn't change it when it got started. So a lot of people got a bit confused, including myself. So I know a lot of people have been avoiding to donate because they're a bit worried about the conversion rate from dollars to Swedish crowns and so on. But it's literally just a Google away. You just type dollar to Swedish crowns, or the opposite way around. So, will the pond stay? Yeah, the pond will still be there. And the way we're gonna probably design it is to have the spill water from the drilling hole go into the dam, and that way the dam will never dry out either, hopefully. Let's see. Oh, there's another donation as well. Shane and Mary Pinkston. Thank you. 220 crowns. That's basically $22. We basically just add a 0 onto dollars. That's the easiest way to count it. So thank you so much. And another one, I heard, do I not have the alerts on? Let's see. Alerts are on. They should be visible. But I hear it at least. It's from, ooh, that's a hard thing to, Nijuni, is that how you say it? Hi, I can't use GoFundMe, so why don't you use donations? Perfect. Yeah, you made it. You found your way to do it. Yeah, you can easily do it here as well. Of course you can. All the money goes directly to me either way. I think YouTube is taking a tiny bit bigger percentage than GoFundMe is, but it's not that big of a deal. So I'm very grateful for you donating. Thank you. Let's see what you guys are saying. How old are the dogs? Tuss, as you can see down there, the gray one, she is 5.5 now, and Nala, the white one, is 3.5. CCP, nice to see you again as well. Let's see. Greetings from Faroe Islands. Me and my Swedish wife really love your content. All the best to you and your family. Thank you. Bjarni, oh that's hard to say. Bjarni Falkvard Jensen? Let's see, I need to scroll up the chat. I think I missed something. The whole renovation, you have done it alone. Is that a question or a statement? I love the sounds of the girls. Okay, perfect. You can keep eating, girls. And Nala is on the rug. Yes, thank you, sweetie. It looks so brutal when they're eating. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Julia, how much they're taking, if I had to be completely honest. I know how much they're taking in what I'm earning on normal videos, but I don't know the super, actually. Maybe I can look that up. YouTube super chat percentage. It says 70 to 30 revenue split. But that's maybe not the super chats. I'm not completely sure. I know they take a cut, of course. They always take a cut. It's like taxes. I don't know where I can see it otherwise. But yeah, they take a cut somehow. I'm not exactly sure how. It will be fun following your drilling project and expanding family too. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of projects going forward now. So busy people. I would like to have more videos done before the baby is here, but that's not possible. It sounds like I'm complaining, but it's very hard both renovating everything and then also filming it. It takes such a long time. I've still not painted the second layer on the kitchen ceiling. It's still just one layer. So we'll get there one day. I'm very much of a person that just like can go hardcore into something when I'm starting. So I did the first layer in just a few hours, and now it's almost been a week since I done that. And I haven't even started on the second layer. Ingrid is asking, how are you feeling mentally more at rest? I would say I'm having this constant feeling of like, what do you call it? Being on call, I think you call it. Since the baby could arrive any second now, I'm literally every time Christine is calling or she's texting or she has having a feeling in her stomach or belly, I get like immediately react on it. I know I should keep my stress level low for her sake, but my daddy instincts goes hard in those scenarios. So I feel like I'm always on edge now at the very end, because I want to, yeah, make it a good transition for her, for the baby, and I want to be ready just in general. So. That's very kind of you. Uni, here's your split taking my YouTube. That's funny. Thank you. Do you guys use solar panels in your part of Sweden, or is it completely useless? It's not very effective here because the trees are so high, so it takes so long time to for the sun to actually reach us. In the summer it's quite efficient, but in the winter it comes so much snow, which means I have to keep them, I have to be up on the roof constantly shoveling that away from the solar panels. So no, I don't think that's something we're gonna get, if I have to be completely honest. Oh, I completely missed 2 donations as well on the GoFundMe page. We have these tricky names. SQL Mas. Oh, this, I'm so sorry for butchering this. Ezequiel Maschiarelli. I can't even guess what country that's from. But thank you so much for the donations. That was very kind of you. And then we have Lynn Foster. That was easier to say. So thank you to 2 of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's actually way more fun to sit live with you guys and get these donations than just see them coming in. It's still amazing that they come in. Yeah. What did I miss as well on the chat? Oh, we're almost 500 people on the live stream. I think the most amount we've ever been, it's always been when Christine is with me on the live stream, so she's a bit more popular than I am. So I think we've been just over 600 when Christine has been with me on the live stream. Italy, that might be the case. Will you attend the birth? Yes, I will. That's, I don't want to say that someone has a stupid question, but yeah, yeah, I'm definitely gonna join the birth. I'm gonna be very much a part of it. Let's see, exactly, €1 it basically equals 10 Swedish crowns. How much square meters of firewood do you use during winter? I don't measure it in square meters, but in cubic meters. And I think we used around 14 or 16 square meters last winter, or this winter, I guess. That's very sweet, Julia. I see these donations as the village coming together to help. That's very kind of you. Yeah, new donations again. Thank you for keeping me updated in the chat. There is from Julia, 100 crowns. Julia de Cosimo. Thank you, Julia. And then we have, I'm guessing, a Norwegian person. Ann-Kristin Storhaug Haukos. Norwegian or maybe not Icelandic. I'm guessing Norwegian. Tell me if I'm wrong. But thank you for the donation as well. And thank you, Pimp Sister, for alerting me to the new donations. Mikael Hansen, met a fellow follower at the cafe Petter. Met him, his living partner and mom. Inspired to see people moving here because of you, mate. Oh yeah, that's them, exactly. Those 3, you know, Guy, Guy and his wife and his mom were here at the cabin just a few days ago. And they told me about that they met you in the cafe. So yeah, that's really cool. We have Kathy from Canada. Thank you, Lynn. That's very generous. Babies need bath. That's very, very true. I can guess that, but I don't have any experience yet. The only diaper I've ever changed was at the hospital, as you saw in my latest video, and then I've changed my sister's baby once. But I think I'm gonna change a lot of diapers coming this near future. Mikkel Hansen, you were from Denmark as well, right? If I'm not misremembering. Constantly shoveling, exactly, without scratching the surface. That's true. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. And we have two, you're very generous, guys. Thank you so much. We have 2 new donations. Mary Ann Arnold with 333 crowns. Thank you so much for that, Mary Ann Arnold. And then we have, wow, okay, that's a lot of money. Shit, you almost disappeared there. Sherry Witten? Sherry Witten. Thank you so much. That's 1,000 crowns. That's basically $100. Thank you so much. Very generous of you. Wow. And then we have Ida Andrén, guessing Swedish person, with the 40 crowns. Thank you for that. And then we have Marie Evans, 100 crowns as well. Thank you. Dansk jävel, exactly. I wanted to say that, but it feels a bit unpolite. Let's see. Just scrolling through. Yeah, exactly. Actually, it's a few people from Sollefteå. It's quite fun. Bara hygglig. Okay, then you must be Norwegian or Danish at least. Thank you, Ann-Kristin. From Latvia, Netherlands, Toronto. Cool. I hope the girls could join me a bit on a live stream so it could be a bit cozy, but yeah, they're not gonna come here anytime soon if I don't bring the bones in here, basically. But I'm so, what do you call it? Not nervous, but I'm so, oh, I'm losing my words. I'm trying to say that I'm a bit careful or a bit overprotective of the new floor, so I don't want to see them drooling blood or scraping the floor already when it's so new. I can see that both Tuss and Nala has been like, when they're stretching, they're like putting their paws out and then they're doing this and then pulling back. So there's big scratch marks already. I just have to accept it, I think, but it's a bit tough to swallow. What kind of well are you going to have? Old-fashioned bucket well or pump well? It's actually a drilled well, so it's going to be a electronic, basically, pump in the well. It's a very small little pipe, or small, but like I think it's like 14 centimeters wide in diameter. And then there's going to be a pump from that, but we're also, not straight away, but we are going to put a old classic, hand pump on it. Does that make sense? You know, those like you stand. That's not necessary. We're not going to need that, but we think it's very cozy to have. So that when we're done with the drilling of the well, or we're done with the pump house, then we're probably going to install something like that. It's not necessary, but I think it will be very cozy to have, like a little place you can go to just pump out some water when you're, want to drink some water outside, or when you're going to maybe get some water for the garden. I also have a small little hope that I'm gonna do like a another pipe from either the pond or the new well down to the garden, so I have a tap down there, so I don't have to run back and forth. But that's a dream scenario. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep updating this one. I can update what Christine is saying here as well. I would love to film a lot of the birth, maybe share parts of it, but it depends if Kalle can focus on both me and some filming. Let's see how it goes, I would say. But our hope is to film it a bit so you can share it, or your Christine's journey, so to speak. Do you think it was good Good sound effects, Mikael. I have actually worked as a professional sound designer, and I'm not saying my well sound was good. I'm just saying that I actually have a background in it. Me and Christine actually, regarding the birth videos and so on. Me and Christine watched actually 2 birthing videos. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago in Danish? One home birth and one in the hospital, and it was actually very well made. It was 2 very different scenarios, and it didn't freak me out at all. It actually got me way calmer. A nice way to connect with Christine as well, and actually talk it through, pause a bit, like, okay, if that happens, what would you like me to do then, and so on. Because I think my biggest thing when she's about to give birth is that is going to try to help or fix or do stuff. As the man I am, most men are fixers or want to try to fix something. So when a woman comes with a problem, we want to fix it, even though maybe the woman is just asking for being heard. So I really need to try to step back and just listen to what she needs. But we'll see. It's going to be interesting how we both handle this. How do you donate? Susan, there is a link down in the description or at the top of the chat as well. Then you will be taken over to GoFundMe. We have the crowdfunding campaign. I haven't said the last one, I think. Have I? No? Now I get very confused. Have I? I don't think so. Okay, I'll wait for you to update on stream here. Let's see. Is it up to date now? No, now it's coming. Okay. So I don't think I said the last 2 at least. Marie Evans, I think I said 100 crowns. Thank you, and sorry if I didn't. And then we have Santiago Perez Feyu. Thank you for your 150 crowns. And then we have James Day with 250 crowns. Thank you to the 3 of you, or the 2 of you, depending on if I said Marie Evans before or not. Nature Girl. Hi, I just sent the GoFundMe. I'm Cherry Witten. Oh, thank you, Cherry. Yeah, you were the one with the very high amount, with 1,000 crowns. Thank you for that. I love your channel. My great-grandparents were both born in Norrbotten, Sweden. Okay. They immigrated to the US. Hope to help get water for your baby. Thank you so much. Yeah, Norrbotten is even more north than we are, so they're coming from a good place. How do you think the dogs will react to the baby? Have they been around kids at all? Yeah, they've been around kids. Both my friend Andreas have a little kid, and my sister just got a kid almost 6 months ago now. So they've been trained, and they've been behaving really well, actually. Tuss is a bit skeptic. She's very much an introvert. And Nala wants to lick the face of every single baby. So I think we have to have a talk with Nala before our baby comes, just to make her relax a tiny bit. Let's see here. My top tip for managing the experience of becoming a father: breathe. I think that's a very good tip, actually. But we have talked a bit about, let's see, sharing the birth will be up to Christine, of course, since it's her body. What did I miss? Yeah, the dogs. We were talking about that before, but we have talked about how we're going to introduce the baby to the dogs, because we're going to be away for a few days, and the dogs will be at our friends Andreas and Julia's house, and we don't want them to come directly from them home to us to a baby. So I will probably go pick the dogs up, or if, yeah, that's the idea at least. And then I say hi to them so they can greet me and be like just calm about it and relax a bit. And then I take them for a very long walk, get them tired, and I bring some stuff that the baby had on him, like a sweater or a little hat or something. And then I bring that hat to the dogs so they can smell it. They get used to the smell a bit. They just get to be around the smell for a bit. And then I go home with the dogs to Christine, and Christine can say hi to the dogs a bit without the baby, and I can just take care of the baby for a bit. And then after that, the dogs can be introduced to the baby. So we take it very much step by step. So because I know they're going to be all over the place. Huskies have a lot of energy. So we want the dogs and the baby to get the best possible start. Christine, what have you craved the most during your pregnancy, and what food have you made you nauseous to smell? Yeah, it's better that you answer that one. I know a few things that have made you both nauseous and you have big cravings for, but you can answer that yourself in the chat if you want to. Let's see. Should update this as well. James Day was the last one. Oh, okay, now we need to scroll a bit. Okay, typical. Now we need to go down to here maybe. Let's see how this works. I need to see the live chat. Oh, I can do this. How stupid I am. I can do this. We talked about James Day there. We did that. And since then we've had Matthew Johansson with 100 crowns. Thank you so much. 2 minutes ago. And then we have Shane and Mary Pinkston with 220. Didn't you just donate before? Scroll. Yeah, you did. Oh, okay. So another 220 crowns. So thank you. That's very kind of you. And then we have Oliver Hennig with 500 crowns. That's basically $50. And then we had Paula Ayupi. Ayupi? I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your names. I don't mean to. I try my very best. But thank you again, Matthew, Shane and Mary with the second one, Oliver, and then Paula. Thank you. I'll update this right away so we don't lose track. Okay, of course, another one came in right away. 50 crowns from Maria Mette Bjerg. Thank you. Let's see, back to the chat so I can see what you guys are writing. Let's see, Mary Pinkston says, you will both be so tired. Remember to give each other grace and rest with the baby when it sleeps. Absolutely. Please let's see here. Cognizant. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Exactly. Christine was actually nauseous by my smell for a long time. And when I say my smell, it was because I smell a lot of since we don't have a kitchen fan or something, all the oozes or the smells that comes from cooking went into my clothing. And then there's a lot of smoke, I guess, that smells a lot as well. So Christine has been having a hard time being around me because I've been very smelly. And if I ate onions, then I couldn't even be in the same room as her. Okay, aware of. Thank you. Let's see. What is something you're the most excited to do with your future son? I'm guessing, if I have to be completely honest, I'm looking forward the most to when he can be a bit more active, I guess. the things I really enjoy doing with my dad was like building tree houses or being out in the forest picking mushrooms or I don't know, play video games. Just doing stuff together. It doesn't need to be necessarily cabin stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy looking forward to seeing him grow up and seeing who he's gonna turn out to be. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. It's gonna be interesting to see if he has the same interest as me, if he has my music taste or Christine's music taste or his own music taste. Christine is a bit terrified he's gonna get my music taste, so we'll see. Let's see, we had Maria the last time I updated. Now we have 2 new ones. We have, let's see, we have Susan Miller, that was here in the chat as well, I think. Thank you for that, with 100 crowns. And then we have Martin Sörblad Nieminen. Martin Sörblad Nieminen. Like Sörblad feels like such a Swedish name, and then Nieminen, that's maybe Finnish? Oh, Martin, correct me if you want to in the chat. You're more than welcome to, but thank you for the donation. I just read Julia's comment saying, haha, there's only enough room in the cabin for 1 Lamb of God fan. No, we need 2 Lamb of God fans, at least. I'm hoping I'm turning him to the dark side, so to speak. Did I miss anything? I have to check what the actual crowdfunding is up in total. I can just see your donations coming in, but I don't know what total is. Oh, we're already at 56. Wow, okay. What would be half? I should be able to do this in my head, but I'm very bad at math. Split with 2. Okay, 71 is half. 56 already. There's 293 donations in 1 week. That's crazy when you think about it. We have a very kind community, I have to say. Back to the chat. Susan Miller just donated, Kalle. So happy for you and Christine. I love your channel and you guys too. Thank you, Susan. That's very kind of you. The smell of sausage cooking made me nauseous, and I crave banana splits like crazy. Banana splits is not a bad one though. Any plans on what language you will use with the kid? Yeah, we're gonna use, I'm gonna speak Swedish, Christine is gonna speak Danish to him, so he both get those languages, and me and Christine will probably stick to English, both of us. We're gonna figure it out as we go along. But it's very important that he learns, because since he's gonna live in Sweden, it's very important that he learns Danish, so he can keep up with his grandparents and so on. And just, it's good for him to know the language as well, because we're gonna spend a lot of time in Denmark too. Let's see. I love that there's a lot of Danish people here actually. Christine Olesen. Hell og lykke i fremtiden. Det skal I nok klare godt. Jeg elsker at følge med her fra Danmark. I'm trying my Danish. It's not very good, but thank you, Christine. Or Christine, maybe. The dog plan sounds good. Great, even. Christine likes what kind of music? I would say the opposite to me, at least. And not the opposite. We have a lot of things we're listening to together as well. But my extremes are very far from what she likes to listen to. Okay, it is Finnish, Martin. Okay, perfect. Then I was not completely wrong. Mervi Heittanen. That's felt very Finnish though. What is the norm for baby food in Sweden? Homemade or store-bought? I don't know what the norm is, but our goal is to do homemade. Mahalia says, I also grew up speaking several languages in Zambia, made it easy for me to learn. Yeah, I think it's smart to actually learn them very early, because there's, kids are like sponges. They just suck up all the languages. So, will the well company start drilling before you have your total required amount of money? Yes, they will, because we're gonna do it in stages. One is drilling the actual hole, and the next stage is like piping, and next step after that is the pump house. So it will take several weeks to do all of those steps, and hoping by then we will have all the money collected for it. So we're not going to do everything in just a few days. What does Christine think about your choice in music? For instance, Lamb of God, asks Matt Johansson. Yeah, maybe you can answer that one yourself, Christine. I love your new chairs. May I ask where you got them? The most Swedish answer you can possibly think of. IKEA. They're actually a brand new model. Me and Christine saw them in IKEA when we were there the last time. I ordered as many as they had, which was 5. You can see one is missing behind me. There needs to be one more here. But they're coming back in stock in like a week or something like that. Then I'm gonna go get one. Very annoyed that we only have 5 at the moment. But I can't do much about it. Now I'm just sitting on one of the old chairs. Let's see. Oh, it's around 40% now? Wow. Thank you for updating me, Lynn. I feel like I have a whole support system here helping me with conversion rates, keeping track of donations and so on. Okay, maybe I should update this. Martin Sörblad, Nieminen was the last one. Let's see where we are now. 3 new. What did I can't speak. My brain is working too fast sometimes, so my mouth can't keep up. I'm sorry if I'm mumbling so much. But yes, we've had 3 new donations. We have Helena Kastenbom with 100 Swedish crowns. Thank you for that. And then we have, after Helena, we have Christine Edith Olsen. I think you were in the chat, weren't you? Speaking Danish. Had to go back. Didn't you say something before? Hang on. I need to find you. Yeah, Christine Olsen. Yeah, that was you. Cool. Thank you for this 50 crowns. And then we have Piller Madeleine with 350 crowns. Thank you for that. Do you want to know a fun fact? Maybe I don't think you're Swedish, because then it would be a weird name. But Piller, your name here in the donation at least, means pills. Like I'm taking vitamin pills. Then pillar would be the Swedish word for it. Weird fact, I'm sorry. Christina was so sick in my pregnancy. I used to have to get IVs. Oh wow, okay, that's tough, because I couldn't keep the food down. I was sick until the day I gave birth. I have so much empathy for you. Hang in there. I think it's so good that the women are sharing these stories, because there's so much like perfect pregnancies out there, and it's not easy. So I think it's healthy to share the real stories behind it, and I think Christina's been quite good at that. Pillar is a Swiss name. Ah, okay. Pilleri in Swedish and Finnish, sorry. When are you going to make or buy a greenhouse? Well, my initial plan was to do it this summer, but I don't think that's going to be humanly possible. But Christina and me had talked a lot about what we want to plant this summer. That's one of the activities we want to do with our son, even though he has not gonna have any idea what's going on. I have started studying at least what kind of strawberries we want to plant. There's a lot of different kinds. And we're living in zone 6, basically up here. So yeah, we're trying to figure that out. So we're going to extend the garden a bit, but we're probably not going to do a greenhouse this year. I can't afford to buy one, at least. And I don't know how to build one. It's not that complicated, I know, but I think we're going to focus on the well and the kitchen, and then just plant some fun stuff in the garden. Nala, hey, are you done with your bone? Come. Do you want to come and say hi? Nala is never going to leave the kitchen because there's food out there. Nala, kom då. Kom, baby. Kom, ja, you coming. Hej, hej, baby. Ja, kom och säg hej. Så, nu ska vi se. You see, these are all the nice people that are donating. I know your food is out there. These are guys that donated to the well so we can have clean drinking water. Right? Oh. Me and Nala sits like this a lot, but now she's quite focused on the kitchen since there are bones out there. So, but yeah, say hi to the people, Nala. You know, up here. There they are, exactly. Let's see. Where were we? Should we update the donate page? Can you? You're almost doing it. Control R. Let's see. Still at pillar. Good. Now we're keeping track. What are we talking? Jennifer Price. Did you make a comment that I should respond to? You want to go to your bone? Okay, you do that. Oh, hey, varsågod. Let's see here. Maybe Kalle can tell the story of the day he showed me the floor. It's a bit too long for a comment text. What did Jennifer say? There, okay. What was Christine's reaction to the floor? We didn't see it on camera. And you painted yourself into a corner, and then without shoes, almost made me pee my pants. Okay, I'm happy you could laugh about it. I felt quite stupid, to be honest. But you know, when you've been renovating something for such a long time, your head is not in the right place. So I made a lot of mistakes, but it became something funny in the end, at least. But Christine's reaction, she was happy to see it. It was not that big of a transformation compared to the ceiling. That was more of a wow factor. And I've also shared a lot of pictures with her on the floor while I was doing it. So it was not that big of a surprise for her this time. But she was very happy about it. And it feels way, way fresher now, as you can hopefully tell, at least. Let's see. I forgot to say I love the dogs too. It's okay, Susan. Yeah, a lot of people seem to enjoy me painting myself into the corner. Thank you, Jennifer. Nala is so precious. Yes, she is. And a very hungry dog. Did you steal Nala's tools? That's Nala's. Yeah, I see you with your eyes. That's Nala's bone, isn't it? Yeah, you can't steal her stuff. This is Nala's stuff. Varsågod, Nala. This is yours. Varsågod. And this is yours. Yeah, here you go. Varsågod. You can just see on Tuss that she stole Nala's bone. I can see it on the. You can see it on her eyes, and her ears was like, I didn't do anything. Let's see. Let's see. Kalle, you pushed me out of the house. I felt bad and was in a. Bad house. Mood. I have no idea what's going on. What are you writing? Oh yeah, okay, that's true. Okay, Christine, are you referring to the surprise, like the baby shower thing? Is that what you're referring to? Let's see. What did I miss? You want a minute for helping things. Are your hands back to normal from using the sander? Yes, they are. It took a while, if I had to be completely honest. It was hurting for a long time. Yeah, okay, now I get it. Sorry, Christine. Yeah, I said Christine felt a bit bad that day, or felt a bit off. But I said to her, you need to come and see the floor today because I'm going to upload the video today. So I was literally forcing her from the house to here, even though she didn't feel so good. And I held the camera in her face and trying to get a good reaction out of it. And she didn't have that much of a reaction since she was feeling so bad. But that was not my plan. My whole plan was to just get her out of the house because her friends and I were planning a baby shower in the house for her, but we needed her out. So I was actually not planning to publish a video that day, and I don't needed her to see the floor as a big reaction, but I had to fake. I stood there with the camera like, okay, come in, have a big reaction, la la la. And then she was like, oh, I should have reacted more, la 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 la, and so on. But we didn't keep it in the video because that was never my intention to keep it in the video. My intention was to trick her out of the house so her three friends, Julia, Jessica, and Tova could sneak into the house. I've hidden a key outside. They snuck in and they had like 45 minutes on them to set up food and decorations and so on. And then when Christine came back, she got very scared and very surprised. So yeah, that was the whole story. It must be nice and peaceful living with barely any neighbors around you. Yes, that's my absolute favorite part. I can open the window any time of the day and it's completely quiet, just the birds. We have a train going on the other side of the lake that we can hear, especially when the wind is going this direction. But it's very rarely, I don't actually think about it anymore, but there's no neighbors. Okay, I think I can figure out this question. Why are you not working place in Wood's house triangle version? I think you're referring to the A-frame, maybe? I have some updates on that later on, but not at the moment. It's standing still right now, but there's for a good reason. Let's see, I should update the donation page. Pillar was the last one. So fun to say, pillar. Yeah, we have a new one. That is Juho Karela. That could be Finnish as well, maybe. With 100 crowns. Thank you. We're getting there, guys. Now we're at 56,600. Basically $5,600 now in 1 week. That's insane. Let's see here. Back to the chat. Where were you guys? There you are. Did I miss a question? Macworth. If I missed it, you can just type it again. Otherwise, I have to scroll for so long, and I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Okay, that's even a funny thing as well. I just came to hear Kalle's pronunciation of all the names, haha, and then I tried to read your name, Tim, and then I'm not gonna even try your last name. I'm so sorry, but I don't even know what. Is that like Russian? I don't know actually. Enjoyed your last video with the mistakes and your sincerity. Hope the delivery will be very soon and safe. Thank you. There's actually a lot of people been reaching out and saying that they really liked the video because it felt so, yeah, as you said, sincere and honest. And I think it has a lot to do with because I stopped caring what I was filming. Not didn't care, but I stopped trying to be so perfect in front of the camera. I just put it up and then started telling a story or showed something and tried to put it together afterwards and not trying to overthink it like I usually do. And I think that it showed more of me, I guess, which I also enjoy more to do as well. So I'm happy that came through. Aha, Timothy in Ukrainian. Okay, so not so far from Russia at least. Asked if they can help locally with a donation or money. We don't have anything set up for locally. We have very good neighbors and so on that help out with, like, if you mean carrying stuff and so on. But otherwise the GoFundMe is perfect for that. But yeah. Heidi Såglund, due date. That was yesterday. So now we're on, I guess, due date +1. So we'll see when he decides to drop by. I had a hard time picking a girl's name when I had my daughter, so when she was born it took me a couple of days to decide which one suited her best. I can imagine that's the case actually, because how do you know? You're literally deciding a name for a person for their entire life. Feels like a big thing. But we have decided on a name, hopefully, that we're going to keep, that is fitting for both Swedish and Danish at least. That's the idea. Let's see if I can, how do I do this? There. That was the wrong way. That's maybe too bright. Hang on. I think that looks a bit better so you can see me. Like I set up the lighting and everything so it works when it was a bit more daylight, but now it's becoming a tiny bit darker, so I have to adjust the lighting on the camera a bit. Is it tasty, Tuss? Can you see her? Yeah, you can a bit. Very blurry. Just be there. Did Colin say something up here? Did I miss that? Yeah, okay. Maybe you're coming here. Is that the case, Colin? Okay, we're coming to Sweden in July, I believe near Stockholm. I've been learning Swedish, but I still find it difficult. Do you think it will be somewhat easy to navigate as an American? And I think you had a good answer here as well. Who was it that answered you? Sindra answered. Just to be clear with people that you want to practice your Swedish, because most of us from the younger generation will probably automatically talk English to you otherwise. Exactly. We're going to absolutely talk English to you if you see that you're struggling, but tell us that you want to learn Swedish, and then it's going to be even more fun for us. So yeah, don't miss out on that opportunity, because the best way to learn a language is to actually hang out with Swedish people. So let's see, update. And then we have another one, another donation from Carl Lövgren. That's felt. Can you just speak normally, Kalle? Carl Lövgren that donated 200 crowns. Thank you, Carl. Let me see here. That's only that one. Let's see. Norway is expensive. That is very true. I would say that Sweden is becoming quite expensive as well. Will the baby and Christine live in the other house before you get a proper bathroom in the cottage? We're probably gonna go back and forth a bit. Probably try to stay in now when I'm gonna have the well and the pump house and running water and a kitchen in the cabin. That's gonna be easier to be here. We still need the bathroom, So until then, it's not going to be permanent in the cabin, but we're going to try in the summertime at least. But then we still need the bathroom, because I do understand that having a baby, or like now being pregnant, is not fun living this simple, because the compost toilet, going out to that in the middle of the night when you're pregnant, is not ideal, especially when it's so much snow. You don't have to be perfect, Kalle. Let your freak flag, that's hard to say, freak flag fly. If I would show my actual self online, I think people would be scared almost. You know, when you're going complete hammock to like playing air drums or air guitar to bands, or screaming along or dancing or so on. I wish I was brave enough to show that as well. But I would have a feeling that it's almost a bit too weird, if I have to be completely honest. Maybe one day I will be brave enough. Yeah, I'm very tired, honey. But I'm not tired to do the live stream. Actually, this guest actually gives me energy. I get actually more tired hanging out with people, I would say, because then I have to listen in a different way. Here I can literally chat, don't take this personal, but if I don't feel like it anymore, I can just hit end stream and then I'm done. If I'm hanging out with people, it's a bit harder to just end the conversation right away. But here I can just say, okay, that's it for the night, and then just call it a night. But I think this is really cozy. I haven't done a live stream since we were in Denmark, so I'm really enjoying this. But yeah, we have been not sleeping very well for a long time. So, but again, it's very hard for the man to complain about anything when the woman is pregnant. I have nothing to complain about. Christine is the one doing the heavy lifting. I happen to wake up a lot, absolutely, but she's carrying a lot of extra kilos. She's a lot of back pain and so on. So it's completely fine, honey. Embrace your weirdness. People love it. Yeah, I wish I could play the music I normally listen to on YouTube, but then it would just, you know, get copyright striked. But it would be fun to show maybe one day what the music sounds like that I'm usually listening to. Thank you, Cosmic. Has your or Christine's family got plans to come up to see the baby, or are they waiting a while? We have planned, so they're gonna wait a bit, because me and Christine want to be alone with the baby for a bit first, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and then Christine's family is coming first, and then my family is coming after. So we don't know exactly when, but they're gonna help us out a lot by just being here, hanging out, doing some cooking, and when Christine's parents are coming up, I will be able to go back to work a bit, because then she gets relief with the baby from her parents, and I can go back to working here, renovating, fixing stuff and so on. But the first 3 weeks I'm gonna be with Christine and the baby. Let's see, Carl Lövgren was the last one. Update. There's another one as well. Heidi Victoria Såglund. Also a very Swedish person. 150 crowns. Thank you, Heidi. Heidi Victoria Såglund. These names, I love to pronounce it. The other ones have been way trickier. This is such a positive platform to help people reach their goals. Let's go, people. Matt, people are already going. They're so kind and so generous. We're actually up at almost 300 donations now, total, in 1 week. It's 1 week since I posted the video. And I literally, a lot of people actually commented and said, like, you should have put the crowdfunding thing earlier in the video, then more people would have seen it. But I get that. But at the same time, I wanted you guys, the fans that actually watch the videos to the end, to see it. Because the people that's maybe in the middle are not going to be interested in donating and just think it's weird asking for money. So that's why I put it at the very end. Rigoberto Gomez. I'm not trying to make fun of your names. I'm trying to, like, yeah, get my weirdness out, perhaps. Rigoberto Gomez with $5. Sending you good vibes and virtual hug. And a virtual hug. Thank you so much for that. I'll give that one a heart so you can see I've seen it as well. Karen said, I saw a video of you playing guitar and singing. It's a great music video. Thank you for watching it. I think it's on this channel. I can't remember where I put it. I think it's on this YouTube channel. You can find it there somewhere. You are not weird. Oh yes, can definitely tell you I am. You just haven't seen it yet. I like how you living there and renovating your building and make place live baby family. Bit hard to understand what you're saying, but I get the idea. I'm weird. Tim says, I'm weird and I love it. Yeah, we should celebrate being weird a bit more. I completely agree with you. Tim is asking, can I donate via PayPal? Yes, you can. If you go into the GoFundMe, I think I have it there, and then you go, just scroll down a bit. I've been putting a little notification or like a little text that says, if you have any questions or if you want to send the donations with PayPal, you can simply contact me here. And then it's a link to my website with a contact form, because that will take you to my contact form, and I can answer your email that way and send you my PayPal. Because GoFundMe won't let me put the GoFundMe link in the the GoFundMe won't let me put a PayPal link in the description page of the GoFundMe. According to their guidelines, you can't do that somehow. I'm guessing they're a bit afraid of scamming and so on. And there was another donation, Mahalia, with $9.99. Thank you so much, Mahalia. With a cute little, I don't know what that is, a blue pear maybe. Let's see. We're drilling a well this year for a cottage we're building in Töcksfors area next year. I'll be thinking of you guys for sure. Good luck on the GoFundMe. Thank you, Heidi. And good luck with your well as well. I hope it goes well. Okay, yeah, maybe I don't. It says contact under your photo. Let's see, where it says. You can either contact me or just, if you scroll down on the GoFundMe page, under the, just before we say hugs, Christine, Kalle, baby boy, Tusenala, there is a text saying, if you have any questions, contact me here. Yeah, and there's also, yeah, exactly. Contact, if you go below my picture, yes, there's a contact button there as well, and that will go through or via GoFundMe instead of my contact form, but that doesn't matter. You can choose whatever you want to. Both goes directly to me. What is your favorite type of trip? Somewhere busy or quiet? Just curious, as you live in our ideal getaway, nature and quiet. I guess for favorite type of... Hey Tis, are you done now? Come. You can say hi as well to the lovely people. Here, come. Oh, you're so muddy. Come. Kom baby. Hej. Hallå. Tack. Tack så mycket. Is Nala getting both bones now? Yeah, that was too much. Yeah, that was too much. And now I got muddy as well. Let's see. What was I answering? What is your favorite type of trip? That's true. I guess a combination. I like actually going to big towns if it's for a quick visit or like a weekend or something. I was in Stockholm a few weekends ago with a friend called Olle. We went to a concert. So that I really enjoyed. We stayed at a hotel, went to ate at a fancy like a restaurant place, him and I. So that was nice, but I do enjoy like going for a hike the most, if I have to be honest. That's my favorite thing. So oh, another donation here on YouTube as well. CCP. I already donated on GoFundMe a few days ago, but here's another one. As no amount of money could ever say thank you. Enough thank you for the magical experience of Go Sollefteå. Hope you reach your target quickly. Thank you. That's very kind. And I happy you enjoyed the event. And we're gonna do more events in the future. We already started talking about the next one. So hope you're ready for it. There's gonna be another probably 35 spots. So very excited about it. Let's see, random question. But where do you get your pants? The ones that have some type of patch on the knees. Yeah, they are from Berjans of Norway. It's a Norwegian brand. It's spelled Berrgerges. I think someone in the chat might be able to help me to pronounce it or write it correctly. Tuss, that's not yours. Nay, come here. That's not yours. Come here. I wish I could show you the eyes she's giving me right now. Nay, that's not yours. Come here. Come here. That's not yours. Nay, that's not yours. CCP, thank you for the donation. That was very kind of you, and I'm happy you enjoyed the event. Exactly, Berjans of Norway. There you have it. I can't wait for the next event. How do we keep updated? Yeah, the newsletter of Sollefteå Kommun is the best one. You can find the link to it in my video about the event. There I posted the video. Huskies. There I posted the information about the newsletter, and they are going to send it out there the quickest, I think. Okay, Kalle, I sent you a message to you with the contact form. Okay, I'm just going to see if I got it. Yes, I got a message from Tim. I will answer you as soon as the live stream is over. Did I miss something? I'm actually Norwegian. Okay, sorry, Heidi. You sounded the name sounded very Swedish, but if your husband is Swedish, then I get it. There's husky hairs all over. It could be fun to shoot the question back to you guys, since I got the question of like, what is your favorite kind of trip? Is it busy or quiet? What do you guys prefer? Is it nature with just yourself, or with company, or is it more going into city and experiencing something? What do you prefer? Yeah, I know, Evelina. Tuss can be the most sad-looking dog ever. Tuss, come here. You have to say hi properly. You have to show people that you're not constantly depressed. Yeah, come. Gotcha. Come. Nu ska vi se. Oj. This is Tuss. Yeah, and she loves ears. Yeah, hey baby. You look a bit weird, you know that? Nala, look a bit cuter than you do. Hey. It's not too bad sitting here, right? No. Hey. Okay, sir. But you are very introverted. I think people know that, right? Yeah. But she's quite calm and relaxed as well. But she's, yeah, she has her own ways, so to speak. Do you want to go down again? Was this too much attention? Do you want to see how many people there are here? There's actually 336 people watching. Isn't that scary? Yeah, that was too much. Can you see how much hair this is? And now you can probably see it on my sweater as well. So cozy. Let's see where we were. Oh, Danny is here as well. Hi, Danny. Good luck to you and Christine in the coming days. Thank you. Oh yeah, I should update the donations. That's true. Heidi was the last one. Now we have... Whoa! I'm sorry for my language, but what the actual fuck? Wow. How do you say thank you for this? Wow. I am actually lost for words. Jesus Christ. Oof. Okay, we got two extremely generous donations. All donations are very, very generous, of course, no matter what, but this feels like on a completely different level. Now I really want to say your names the correct way. William Svetman. William Svetman. 5,442 Swedish crowns. That's basically $550 basically. Wow. William, thank you so much. That's insanely generous of you. Wow. I don't know what to say. William, thank you so much. Very, extremely, mega generous of you. Thank you so much. And then on top of that one, we have a donation from Sandra Stålberg on 2,500 Swedish crowns. So basically $250. Wow. I very rarely get this blown away, but this was crazy. William and Sandra, thank you so much. Whew. Wow. Honestly, chat, how do you say thank you for this? I wish I had a way to, like, I don't know, do something. Wow. Sandra and William, and of course everybody else. You're amazing. Wow. That made us up to now what we're at now. Now we're at 60, almost 65,000 Swedish crowns in total. And I joked about it in the beginning of the stream that like 71,000 would be half of the whole crowdfunding. Ooh, this got me so off guard. I hope you're here in the chat, Sandra and William. If you want to say hi, please do. Ooh. William and Sandra. I don't know what to say more than thank you. Wow. How do we continue from this? Ooh. Okay, let's continue this way. I can't just stop talking. Kevin with 10 euros from Ireland. Thank you so much, Kevin. That's very generous of you as well. And say hi to Ireland. I always wanted to go to Ireland and Scotland as well for that reason. Wow. I wish I had money to donate the full amount to just see Kalle's reaction. Please don't do that, because then I don't know how to handle it. William, you're the man. Exactly. William, you're the man. Sandra, you're the woman. Whoa. Okay, let's take a question after this. I saw a question that was not about the donations, at least. Are you sometimes scared alone in the forest? I'm thinking about moving to Sweden someday, but my wife is a little scared. Me and Christine actually talked about this a few days ago. That okay, is that William? William on the chat. You are very welcome. Thank you, William. William, if that's you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tales of the Forest. Yeah, you missed something really big. Just watch the donations from Sandra and William, and then you will understand my reaction. I'm sorry, I have dog hairs all over. Yeah, scared of being in the dark. No, I don't have any fear of the dark at all. If I have to be completely honest, I feel very safe going out in the forest in the middle of the night without a headlamp or anything. Feels very, safe for some reason. But me and Christina have been recently watching a new series, like a horror series, and I hate horror, like really, really hate it. But my friend Andreas convinced me to watch this one, and we did, and for me, it's absolutely terrifying. But it's such a good story, so it's actually worth watching. So me and Christine just watched the last episode of season 1 yesterday evening. And that's also the reason why I've been sleeping in the house so much, because I don't dare to go home to the cabin alone. Literally when we're done watching the series, I can't look out the windows, because that's a scary thing in the series, people looking out of the windows and stuff are happening. I don't want to say too much if you want to watch it, and then I can't take the girls out to pee, the very last thing we normally do. So Christine has to do that, and I have to put all the lights on around me, because I'm a very, very scared guy when it comes to horror. But if you want to watch it, I can highly recommend watching it. It's called From. I think it was released 2022, the first season. 2023 came the second season. And I'm hoping there's going to be a third as well. But really good story. Absolutely terrifying to watch, for me at least. Christine is very cool about it, but I'm terrified. Yeah. Do you have bears or other wild animals in the forest? Yes, we have both bears, we have lynx, wolf, of course, as well. But again, I've only seen a bear once, and I've seen a lynx once, so it's not, it's not often. We see tracks a lot, but not the actual animals. So I just have to see if it's Christine writing, but it was not. As I said in the beginning of the live stream, I'm very much on high alert. If Christine calls or texts, I'm just like, okay, is it happening? But we're good. So far, so good. We have another donation from Anne Devel, maybe, with 100 crowns. Thank you, Anne. By the way, have anyone watched that series called From? F-R-O-M. It's from the creators of Lost, which I loved when I was younger. I can't say young anymore, because I'm not young anymore. Did you ever see any wild boar? Yeah, but not around here. It's more common where I used to live, like 6 hours south of here. How much percentage-wise do you follow your intuition? That's a good question. My intuition. My gut feeling, basically, I guess. Quite a lot. I don't know what otherwise I would go after. I mean, yeah, I think I listen to it quite a lot. Everything from when it comes to projects, to people I'm trusting or hanging out with, or want to becoming friends with, or want to stop being friends with. Yeah, I think I trust my gut and my intuition a lot, actually. Let's see. So finally out of the car. Now I can have a proper look at the stream here. I hope you were not watching the stream when you were driving. How far did you make it? You said you went to Denmark, right, Guy? Or did you make it even further? Hey, Esling. Kalle, you're young, and Christine as well. Thank you, Dominika. You're very, very kind. I'm turning 36 in a few months, so. Ooh, that's an interesting question that I've never got before, actually. Okay, if you're doing deep questions, what do you think people misunderstand about you? That's a really good one. I think that a lot of people are... Can you not lay with your dirty paws on my new sweater? Put it there. I think a lot of people are misunderstanding. I think the misunderstanding that I'm this very calm, chill guy all the time, very much into nature and just doing that and so on. But I surprise a lot of people, say, when I go into like a hardcore metal concert, or when I can sit the whole weekend with my guy friends and just play computer games. So I think people see me a bit one-sided, that I'm just the cabin nature guy, but I'm actually what I feel a bit more, at least. I don't know how people see me, if I have to be completely honest, but I think that's a misunderstanding that's quite common, and it's would make sense because that's the side I share on YouTube. I have other sides as well, but yeah, but it's the cabin guy that comes forward the most, I guess. And it's not intentional, like I'm creating a character or anything. I'm very much myself on the videos, but yeah, does that make any sense? I think that's, or but let's put it like this then. How do you see me? Does the guy here on the live stream, is that equal to what you see in the videos? And you guys that have actually met me, say Guy that is here in the chat, or someone else that maybe met me in real life, can speak to if I'm matching what I'm doing on YouTube, or if I'm misleading people, maybe. Who knows? Let's see. No, only listening. We did 1,200 kilometers. That's a long drive, Guy. Kalle wearing half of his dog. Yeah, I'm so sorry. This is not gonna get out. It is what it is. Hi Kalle, I have been watching you for a few months now. Everyone has a double, and you are the exact image of my son. Interesting. I didn't even know I had a double. Nala, are you eating the bone on the new carpet? Have we talked about that before? Are you allowed to do that? No, you know you're not allowed to do that. But you're so goddamn cute, so you're allowed to do it now. Hey baby, kom då. Kom älsklingen. Where was I? Shit, the phone is just plinging and pinging. Okay, just my friends texting. Where were we? Back to live stream. Sorry for interruption. Let's update the donation page a bit again. There's two more actually. Now we have a donation from, I need to bring it up here. I have it bigger over here. Luisa Maria Mano. Luisa Maria Mano with 500 crowns. Thank you so much, Luisa. And then we have Ruth Campos with 25 crowns. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth is a bit hard for me to say actually with TH. In Sweden we would say Rut. That would be the equivalent of your name. My grandma's mom was called Rut. It's a very, in Sweden at least, these days, Rut is a bit of a old lady's name, I would call it. No offense to you. I hope you don't take offense to it. That was not my intention, at least. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly, Heidi. Claps for Sandra and William. Still the champions of this evening. Guy, yes, you are completely the same person as you are in the videos. Calm, relaxed, and down to earth. I haven't seen you when you are in a I haven't seen you when you are in a time-stressed situation. Yeah, that's true. But you're a wonderful soul. Thank you, Guy. Yeah, of course I'm a different person when I'm stressed. I can be quite snappy, I think, if I'm stressed, or if I haven't been sleeping or eating. I'm very much a grumpy person when I haven't been eating. So just, you know, just hand me a Snickers and I'm probably quite fine. Just joined, so don't know if this has been asked before, but where will your son go to school? Asking from New York City. We have a couple of options, so we'll see where he's going to end up. He will, in the beginning, when we're talking preschool and stuff, he's probably going to be home a lot with us to begin with, because that's what we're hoping to do at least. Let's see. Have you thought about hunting for food for your family from nature with natural means and not with a gun? No, I've never been into hunting. A lot of my friends do hunt, but I never been into that. I have no problem like with the butchering part. I can easily like I've killed chickens and roosters and rabbits and so on. That's not a problem for me, but I haven't been able to shoot anything, and I don't have that desire either, if I have to be honest. So I'm probably never gonna get a hunting license since we have so many hunters around here, so I can get fresh hunting meat from them, so I don't need to be out myself in that sense, and I have no interest in it. Guy, I will bring a Snickers next time then. Yes, please do. That's always welcomed. Actually, a fun thing, Guy, when you were here, I had bought fika, but I forgot to give it to you before you left. So I had a lot of fika after you guys left, and I've almost ate it all. Or me and Christine have, so to speak. And yeah, regarding the childbirthing things, just read Christine's answer in the chat. She's more entitled to answer that question, I would say. Will you take a YouTube holiday when the baby is born, or did you prepare some content? I filmed a bit, but I have not put something together yet. I will release one video at least on Patreon that is behind the scenes on when we're taking photos of the upcoming ebook. I'm doing a cookbook with 10 recipes, releasing this spring hopefully, depending on how it goes with the baby. But we've photographed six dishes so far, and that took us 2 whole working days, me and Andreas. But that is something I'm going to be working on when I'm off, so to speak, from YouTube, and sharing the behind the scenes content from that. But otherwise, no, I'm just going to take time off, hang out with Christine and the baby, because I don't want to miss that first period at all. I don't want to be a dad at just away at work all the time, even though I have to pull in a lot of money, but I still want to be at home with them. That's the whole point of creating a family. Do you enjoy fishing? Very much. I love fishing. I'm actually buying a new fishing rod. My friend Jonas has helped me to pick one out next week, because my regular rod broke. I discovered it just 1 or 2 weeks ago. The top of it had broken off, and I think it's been laying weirdly in the cabin maybe out there, because the top is just snapped off. I think it must have been like the snow pressure, maybe a plank fell over it, I don't know. Something happened, but then I have a very good excuse to buy something new. Let's see. Rob is here as well. Hey Kalle, good to see you. Sorry missed most of the live session, but been busy with power tools all day. So pleased with the support for well and love to Christine. Thank you for being here now, Rob, and I hope it worked out with all the power tools. It felt like a very manly thing to do on a Sunday. Do you like horses? Let's see. Do you like horses? Yeah, I kind of like horses, but Christine is a horse. She's the horse nerd in this relationship. You can easily say that. Let's see. Maybe I should update the page again. Ruth was the last one. And it's still Ruth. Then we have keep it up to date. Kalle and Christine, you need to rest and go to sleep. Thank you the live video. Wish you smooth delivery. Yeah, I think I will wrap it up a bit later. I still feel I'm not quite done with the live stream yet. Spinning. Let's see. Oh, garden work. Okay, then I get it. Maybe you have better weather than we had today because it was been raining all day. And the dogs have really been out wanting to be walked, and then you just have to put on your rain jacket and then walk. But I'm happy you can be outside at least and do some garden work. I have Yvette from Ottawa, Canada. Hi, Yvette. Did I miss something up here? Absolutely, mostly. There's a discussion I don't know anything about. Where do you do laundry? It's over at Christine's parents' summer house, so like 5 minutes away from here with the car. So that's where me and Christine and the baby is going to live in the first 3 weeks at least, and then we'll see what we're going to do. But that's where we have our laundry machine. But in the beginning, when I lived here, the first 3 years, I don't know, I did all the laundry either in the pond here, down in the lake, or when I visited family or friends. I just came with this big stuffed IKEA bags with dirty laundry and like, hi, I'm here now. And then I just spend hours there just washing. Thrau says, I missed the PayPal part. Can you repeat it? Yeah, if you go to the, if you click the link to the GoFundMe, at the very end, I put a text saying, if you want to donate through PayPal instead, you can just contact me here. And that will get you to my email, and I will send you the PayPal information back to you, because GoFundMe won't allow me to have a PayPal link in the description because they're afraid of scamming and so on. So even if I wanted to, I can't place it in the GoFundMe. But scroll down on the GoFundMe page, contact me there and just say, hi, I want to donate through PayPal instead. And then I will add the donation through PayPal manually into the GoFundMe so everyone can see the donation. Let's see. When will you start doing your garden this year? Rob, as soon as the snow is melting. We still have snow up to our knees, so it's still a while away. But we've been talking a lot about gardening. I picked up some different kinds of strawberries I want to plant. We'll see how far we get this year, but we need to expand the garden a bit this year to be able to fit strawberries, and maybe some carrots and potatoes will be fun as well. But we haven't pre-planted anything yet, but I think I would like to start quite soon. But it's very, very hard to plant everything when there's a baby coming any second. How long would it take to complete the well? Well, well, let's see. Drilling the well would not take that long. Piping and that kind of thing will maybe take a day or two. And then we put aside, I think, 3 days or something to do the pump house. And then we have to have plumbing into the cabin. So the whole project, I'm not exactly sure. But we're gonna, if we put it like this, the pump house is going to be built in a month, 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. And by then the well need to be completed, so we have water to that spot. And then we'll see how it goes. But it's a bit hard to plan all these things, but because you never know what's going to happen. So, but that's the time schedule, at least. Let's see. Your skies are still a little bright, I see in the window. Yes, seems like it's dusk there now. Down in Stockholm, it's very dark by now. The bright season has begun indeed. Yes, I'm very much enjoying it. I think the snow is helping out a lot, if I have to be honest. It would be very moody and dark if it wasn't for the snow. So I want the snow to melt, because then spring is going to come. But at the same time, it's very nice with the snow because it makes it so much brighter. Let's see, update this page. Oh, there was another donation from Ruth. Ruth Campos with a 200 crowns donation. She just did 25 before. So now she added 200 crowns more. Thank you so much, Ruth. Ruth, it's so hard to say. Thank you. I hope the strawberries will be ready for Urkult. By then I will probably have eaten them all. So probably not. I'm sorry. Let's see. You have so cute doggies. Yes, they're very cute. And now they're very tired and very sleepy. They get so mentally tired from eating bones, which is a good thing for me. Let's see here. Carrie Bowen. Kalle, we are so excited for you and Christine. You all make lives much brighter with what you share. I will be happy to share your GoFundMe and your story. Let's get a well for your favorite family. Thank you. That's very kind of you if you want to share it. I think that's a good way to actually get the GoFundMe out there as well. Of course, I have a lot of followers that are going to see it and get attention to it, absolutely. I mean, we're almost halfway there now in just a week. But sharing it is a big thing as well, absolutely. So if you want to do that, I won't say no. How did you find the cabin? Do you have any websites, or I only know Hemnet? I actually found it on a site called blocket.se, BLOCKET.se. That's where I found it, and I saw a search for log cabin, basically, or in Sweden that's timmerhus. If someone in the chat can maybe write it out for me so you can get a correct spelling. Exactly what Sindra is saying. Have you considered homeschooling? No, because it's not legal. And I want our son to go to school. So I think that's the important thing of like the social part of it. I don't agree with all the teaching and the subjects and everything, but I think for social aspects it's very important. So excited for Kalle and Christine to soon experience the birth of your first child. Sending love and peace from the big island Hawaii. Wow. Aloha to you both. Aloha, Linda. Is it almost 66,000 now? Really? You just were 65, weren't we? Oh, yeah, that's true. 66.7 right now. Crazy. Okay, thank you for putting it in the chat. Have you heard of klädvårdsrulle? I know, I'm very much aware of it, but the thing is, like, I can roll this off, all the dog fur, and then give me 2 seconds, and then it will all be back as soon as you snuggle one of the dogs. For some reason, this like shedding season has been very long, especially for Tuss. It just doesn't stop. So we have just learned to live with it. We have made the deal that they're not allowed in the bed in the house, but they're allowed in the bed here in the cabin, because I don't mind it as much. But Christine don't want so much dog hair when the baby is going to be there, which I completely agree with. Oh, okay, this is Sandra. Let's see. Sandra Stålberg. I have to read yours. Okay, I can read it in Swedish and then I can translate it to you. Hej, Sandra Stålberg här från min sambos konto. Vill att ni ska få er brunn så fort som möjligt. Vet hur viktigt det är med vatten när man fått barn. Jag har en 1,5-åring, Björn. Kärlek är bäst. Thank you so much, Sandra, and maybe the husband as well. Basically what they said was, hi, this is Sandra Stålberg, the one that donated 2,500 Swedish crowns. We wanted to get you to the digging of the well as quickly as possible, and I know how important it is with water when you're having a kid. She herself has a 1.5-year-old called Björn. That was my rough translation of Swedish. CCP, yeah, I actually thought about asking the company about sponsoring, but no, I skipped it, because the problem with, when you're interfering with both, like, yeah, if a company wants to sponsor a bit of the cost, the problem is that they're gonna have, or some of them at least, want to have their opinion on the final project of the video, and I don't want them to interfere in the creative process, if that makes sense. Because if a company is sponsoring a bit of the video, sometimes they want to interfere and have their opinion, and I want it to be a neutral video, since you guys have donated so much money to this project, and if they are taking a bit off the total price, they're gonna want to maybe say something about the video, and I don't want that. And that's the reason why. I've learned that the hard way. So no, if I can't find a good deal in the future, maybe I won't say no forever, but that's why for now at least. Let's see. Dog fur is the price we pay for unlimited love. That is very, very true, and it's very worth it. Great donation, Sandra. Yeah, like, I hope you saw my reaction to that, Sandra. Both you and your husband. I rarely, very rarely lose lack of words, so to speak. So yeah, that was extremely generous of you. Thank you so much again. Is it feasible to get a tractor type snowblower for your road to your home? Feasible, yes, but affordable for me, no, not really. And it is a long driveway and so on, but we can get a guy here to plow the whole road, and that will cost us basically $50 per time he's doing it, and we can just do it a few times a year, and then we're fine. So how is it with sponsoring and tax? Is the in some other way than it if you get donations like this? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Like taxes on people sponsoring the videos? Like when I have companies sponsoring a video, is that what you mean? Do you have a name for your son? We have an idea what we want to call him, but we haven't done it publicly because we want to see if that is matching his energy and vibe. We hope he's gonna do that. We'll see. Updated donation page. I have hair all over. Wow. There is another big donation, guys. I hope you can see this. There is a Ruth did her second one for 200 crowns. We've already talked about that one. And then there's Andreas Contillo maybe, with 1,000 crowns, $100 basically. Andreas Contillo. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then Anne Devel again, I think, right? Yeah, with another 200 crowns. Thank you. She donated 100 crowns before this, didn't she? Yeah, 27 minutes ago. So Anna Devel and Andreas, thank you so much for contributing. It helps more than you can imagine. So thank you. Is the couch full? Yeah. Should we take one last question before we round this up? It's okay. Wow, it's been 2 hours and you guys are still here. And I can see on the live stream my eyes look a bit tired. It's more my contacts that are actually a bit dry because the lighting is so bright here. I just saw a Jonna Vinton video where she showed the Sollefteå. Yep, it's spelled wrong. Yes, it is. It's fine. I was surprised to see so little snow. It actually is a big difference. Like we only live a half an hour away from Sollefteå, but it's a big difference from the city. I guess it's a bit warmer there, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's see here. I just happened to notice the stream for the first time. I've heard a little what you said about sponsors. Maybe create your own contract and terms. Yeah. I have contracts and terms on my own. So I'm very, very thorough when it comes to that. But so don't worry about the sponsors. That's not the problem. I'm just talking about when there is a company locally that want to maybe sponsor, but they never do that because they don't know that's an option. Can you get a snowblower on the front of the car? That would be extremely helpful, Rob, actually. Maybe one day, if I can get something cool like that. It would be such an amazing thing having a plow or something at the very front of the car. But I'm very afraid of damaging the car. So for now, I think it's better to just rent some help from the neighbors and just pay them a bit of a fee. Okay, should we call that it? That's it, maybe. I can feel I'm losing my my speaking voice a bit. So yeah, thank you for joining me. There's been around 400 people here the entire evening. And if I scroll through here, just look at all of these donations. This is just had come in this live stream. Like Sandra here. No, you can't see that yet. Hang on. Where did you? There. Sandra. We have William here. Heidi. Carl. Juho. Piller. Susan. Yeah, there's so many of you. I don't know where we actually started at from the very beginning, but we have made so much progress on the GoFundMe. So thank you so much for being on the live stream. Thank you so much for everyone who donated both on YouTube and on the GoFundMe. It's very, 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 very kind of you. And I really appreciate it. It's going to help out a lot. So thank you for joining me this evening. Me and the girls. Now I'm going to call Christine and see if she's still awake. I have no idea. But yeah, thank you for joining me. And next time we're talking, there's probably going to be a baby in the video or the live stream or whatever we're going to do. So thank you and good night or good morning, depending on where you are. Now I'm going to try to find the button of how to end the stream.